Hey, welcome back to SkyTech. I am so glad you are here today because we are about to build something that, honestly, feels a little bit like magic the first time you see it work. We are going to build a habit tracker app. You know the kind. You add a habit like drink more water, or read 10 pages, or actually go to bed on time, and every day you check it off and you watch your streak climb higher and higher. And here's the part that makes today special. This is the very first app in our whole season that is going to remember things. Not just look pretty, remember. Now, if you are brand new here, I want you to relax your shoulders for a second. You do not need to know how to code. You have never written a line of code in your life, and that is completely fine because that is exactly who I make these videos for. We are going to build this by talking to an AI in plain, normal English, the same way you would text a friend to describe what you want. Some people call this vibe coding, and yes, we are going to lean all the way into it. You describe, the computer builds. You look, you point at what you do not like, and it changes it. There is no secret language you have to memorize first. If you can describe your favorite coffee order to a barista, you already have every single skill you need for today. I mean that. That is the whole bar to clear. So let me ask you something before we start. Have you ever kept a habit on a paper wall calendar? You know, the kind where you draw a little X on each day you did the thing, and after a couple weeks you have this beautiful chain of X marks, and you really, really do not want to break the chain. That feeling? That little chain of X marks is basically the entire app we are building today. We are just teaching a computer to hold the calendar and draw the X for you. And this is where I have to introduce a word that scares a lot of beginners away, so I want to walk you through it very gently. That word is database. People hear database and they picture some giant, cold, complicated machine that takes 6 months of study to understand. So here's the honest truth. And this is my slightly spicy take for today. Beginners get told they have to learn databases for months before they are allowed to build anything real, and I think that advice is nonsense. You do not need a 6-month course. You need one good picture in your head. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments, but I really believe this holds people back for no reason. So here is the picture. A database is just a spreadsheet the app fills in for you automatically. That is it. Imagine a plain spreadsheet with rows and columns. One column is the name of the habit. One column is the date. One column just says, yes, I did it today. Every single time you check off a habit, the app quietly walks over to that spreadsheet and writes a new row, all by itself, without you ever opening it. It is like having a tiny assistant who marks the X on your wall calendar the instant you say the word. You never have to open that spreadsheet. You never have to touch it. You never even have to see it if you do not want to. It just sits there in the background, quietly writing down every yes and every date, keeping perfect track so you do not have to. That is a database, a spreadsheet the app fills in for you. Hold on to that one picture and you can throw away every scary thing you have ever heard about databases. And why does this matter so much? Because up until now in this season, every app we built forgot everything the moment you closed the tab. It was like writing on a whiteboard, then wiping it clean every time you walked out of the room. A database is the difference between a whiteboard and a real notebook. The notebook keeps your words. You can close it, walk away, come back tomorrow, and everything is still sitting there, waiting for you. That is the moment our app grows up. That is the moment it starts to remember. Okay, let me show you the tools we are going to use, and do not worry, they are all friendly. The 3 I want you to know about are called Lovable, Bolt, and Replit. Think of them like 3 different friendly workshops, and in each one, there is an AI builder sitting at a desk ready to build whatever you describe. You do not have to use all 3. Pick whichever one you like the look of, open it up, and find the box where you type what you want. Any of them works great for today. I am going to describe everything in a way that fits all 3. And here is a little reassurance before we jump in. You are not going to break anything. You cannot set your computer on fire by typing the wrong sentence into one of these. The worst thing that can happen is the app looks a bit funny and you calmly ask it to try again. So take a breath, open your workshop of choice, and let us build. So here's the exact thing I want you to type into that box to get started. Ready? You type this. Build me a simple habit tracker app. I want to add habits with a name. Each day I can check off a habit as done. Show me my current streak, which is how many days in a row I have completed each habit. Save everything so it is still there when I refresh the page. Make it clean, friendly, and easy to read on a phone. That is the whole starting prompt. Notice I did not use one single technical word. I just described what I want like I was describing it to a person. Now, quick pause because I want to hear from you. What is the very first habit you are going to track in your app? Drop it in the comments in 1 or 2 words. Water, reading, gym, sleep. Whatever it is, I want to see it, and honestly, it helps me know what to build in future videos. So tell me, 1 or 2 words, what habit are you tracking first? Alright, back to the build. After you hit send, the AI is going to think for a moment, and then hand you a real working app. And now we enter the most important habit I can ever teach you, and it is a tiny loop. You describe what you want, you look at what you got, and you fix one thing, just one. Describe, look, fix one thing. Then you do it again. Beginners get overwhelmed because they try to fix 10 things in one breath. Do not do that. Look at your app, find the single most annoying thing, and calmly tell the AI to change just that one thing. Then look again. So let me give you real examples of that loop in action. You look at the app and maybe the button to add a habit is hard to find. So you type, make the add habit button bigger and put it at the top. You look again. Maybe the streak number is tiny, so you say, make the streak number big and bold so it feels exciting when it grows. You look again. Every round the app gets a little more like the one living in your head. This is the whole job. You are not writing code, you are giving directions, one calm sentence at a time. And the beautiful part is that there is no wrong order. You can change the colors first, or the buttons first, or the streak first. It is your app, so you are allowed to shape it in whatever order feels good to you. Just remember the rhythm. Describe, look, fix one thing, and then breathe. That slow and steady loop is the difference between someone who finishes their app and someone who gives up halfway. You are going to be a finisher. Now, I have to prepare you for the classic moment where it looks like everything broke, because it happens to almost everyone, and I do not want you to panic. You check off a habit, your streak says 1, it looks perfect. Then you refresh the page, and boom, your streak resets back to 0, and your habits vanish. Your stomach drops. You think you broke it. You did not break anything. That little disaster has one simple meaning. It means the app is not actually saving to the database yet. It is still writing on the whiteboard and wiping it clean. The memory is not switched on. And I promise you, this is not a sign that you are bad at this, or that the app is broken beyond repair. It is one of the most normal things in the whole world of building apps. It happens to people on their very first app, and it happens to people on their 100th. So instead of panicking, we just calmly tell the AI to fix the one thing that is wrong, which is that the app forgot to save. And here are the exact words to fix it. You go back to that box and you type this. When I refresh the page, my habits and my streaks disappear. Please save all of my habits and my daily checkoffs to a database, so everything stays saved permanently, even after I close and reopen the app. That is it. In plain English, you just told it to turn the memory on. The AI will wire up that automatic spreadsheet behind the scenes. And this time, when you check off a habit and refresh, your streak stays. It remembers. That, my friend, is the exact moment this whole season has been building toward. So how do you know when your app is actually finished? Here is your little checklist, and you can feel it more than test it. You can add a habit and it shows up. You can check it off and the streak goes up by 1. You close the whole thing, walk away, come back later, reopen it, and everything is still there, exactly how you left it. Your streak did not reset. Your habits did not vanish. When all of that is true, you are done. You built a real app that remembers. And you did it by talking, not by typing code. Take a second and let that sink in, because it is a genuinely big deal. A lot of people believe that vibe coding is not real coding. And hey, that is a fun debate, and you are welcome to argue about it under this video. But here is what I know for sure. You just built a working app that saves data to a database. Something people spend months being intimidated by, and you did it in one sitting using nothing but plain English. Real coding or not, the app is real, the streak is real, and it is sitting on your phone right now. So my second question for you is this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how proud are you right now? Just drop the number. If this made the whole database thing finally click for you, do me one small favor and hit that subscribe button, because it genuinely helps this little channel grow, and it means the next lesson lands right in your feed the moment it drops. We are building this up one app at a time, and you are getting better every single episode, even if you cannot feel it yet. Trust me, you are. And speaking of the next one, get excited, because now that our app can remember things, we are going to make it remember your words. Next time we are building a place to write in every single day in an episode called Build a Daily Journal App with AI, Honest Beginner Tutorial. It is going to be warm, it is going to be personal, and it builds directly on everything you just learned today. So I will see you in the next one. Keep that streak alive and keep building.